10 new purchases in the last quarter of 2021. Hey, what's up guys? Hope you're all well. So I am doing this video because I have had a really busy last quarter of 2021 and it has been a really strange year. Loads of things have happened in the property world and the business world and the world with this pandemic and all the different moving parts. And I know I have always been one that it's not about how many deals you do, it's about the quality of the deals. And at this moment in time, you should be looking for the best deals and finding reasons not to do the not great deals. And as we approach the last working few days before everyone and the whole world pretty much switches off for Christmas, I decided just to do a quick recap because I knew that it had been a really busy 3 months, but I didn't actually realize how busy. Now, I haven't had this sort of quarter since probably 2018, which was one of my most busiest years. But the structure and the dynamics back then were completely different. It was a much larger company. I was a majority shareholder, but not the single shareholder. There was other directors, staff, and we worked with lots and lots of investors. And I'm pretty sure we purchased around £7.8 million worth of property in that year. And when I sold that company, I decided to semi-retire and pick and choose the deals. But what has become really apparent is I cannot say no to a great deal. And even though the deals have been harder to find this year, and with things like stamp duty and consumer habits really pushing prices up and them not really correcting, it's been quite difficult. But when it rains, it pours. And when you wait for a bus to come along, and it is the same with deals. And this week I have exchanged on the last deal. And I was really hoping, and I thought we were going to get exchanged on 2, but we've only managed to get through 1, which is why it would have been 10 purchases in the last 3 months of this year. 10 properties. But we weren't able to get through the very last deal, which is the longest deal I've been working on out of all of them. A lot of these have been quick, impulsive purchases because they've been good, great, quick deals. And the last one that didn't quite exchange, I've been working on for nearly a year and a half, probably as we started to come out of the first lockdown. And it is a complex commercial business with a trading business within it. And it has been a real hard slog to get it to this point, but we are just about there and we didn't quite get it exchanged before Christmas. But what I was able to do was also start a new build project of mine. So I've got 9 purchases exchanged and through within the last quarter, and I managed to start a new build development of a single house. And those of you who follow me on Instagram would have seen the pictures of the screw pile technology that we've used for this project, which is a test technology for us. And if it works really well, which it looks like it's going to, we're going to be using it for a much bigger project for 8 3-bedroom student flats. Now, why am I doing a video about the number of properties that I have purchased in the last quarter? Am I doing it to brag? Am I doing it to shout from the hilltops? No, the reason being is that even though I talk about don't buy property willy-nilly, and it's not about what you buy, it's about what you deliver at the other end. And people who shout about the properties that they buy, look where they are 3-4 years down the line with those same projects. Reason why I'm doing this video is to highlight the fact that for everyone who is involved in property investment or looking to get started, and who are more importantly struggling to get the deals, to reassure you that the deals will start to come. And when they do, be ready, because they might not come in 1s and 2s, they might come in 3, 4, 5s and 6s, and if not, maybe 10. And let's look at some of these projects that I've purchased. Most of them have been auction purchases, some of them have been delayed completions, others have been direct to vendors, and some have been simple on the market deals that I have been able to create a great deal for. Now, these deals are all purchases, so they're all within my company or my personal name. None of these deals are rent to rents, none of them are lease options, and none of them are deals that I've packaged. These aren't 10 deals, these are 10 purchases. And none of them are with investors' money. I haven't worked with joint venture partners now for a little while. And that wrapped up does enable me to sort of reassure everyone that the deals are there And if you get yourself into a position where you can fund those deals yourselves, not just with your own cash, but have a lender on board, a broker on board, a solicitor who knows what you're all about, and an estate agent, you can quickly pull these great deals together. And they are like buses. When you do one, more seem to follow. It's like the law of attraction, a moth to a flame. Now, the reason why I haven't shown you any pictures of these properties, and to be honest with you, I haven't really even posted the pictures of these properties on social media, is because I am a great believer in let the actions do the talking. Now, even though I'm quite active and I like to do YouTube videos, I don't tend to tell a lot of people about what I'm going to do, only about what I've done or my latest project. And the video that I've got coming up is about a really quick turnaround, 2-bedroom flat that I was able to turn around within 2 weeks. Buy it, get it refurbished, get it revalued, and I'm just waiting for the refinance to land. And that's a 50k increase on the value that I purchased it at. Those are the sorts of deals that you should be looking to do, and that is one of the 9 that I managed to get through just before the end of this year. And I guess to highlight that, why I said I'm not working with investors and they're all purchasers, is because when you purchase it, you're in full control. There is less paperwork and there's less hurdles to overcome with the vendor. And then when you're not working with an investor, it's your funds, your strategy, your direction, and more importantly, your ability to turn and see the new opportunities and change the direction of that project if you see fit. The very, very last one that I exchanged on literally this week was intended to be a purchase to refurbish and flip on to a standard family home. But I've had another look at it, and do you know what? I think if we get the refurb spot on and we introduce some new things into the market, even though it's a little bit further out, I think we can rent this to students. So it could be a 5, maybe even a 6-bed student house. And it could be great, even though it's in the secondary location. So keep an eye out for that one. But what sort of year have you had? What sort of quarter have you had? There has been many uncertainties as we go into the last quarter, with going into winter, the coronavirus, the new variant, things possibly shutting down, and everything that comes with what's been going on in mainstream media. But have you remained focused? Have you remained dedicated? And have you remained disciplined to your target strategy and your methodology in getting these properties? I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a little comment below. But that's really it from me. A little bit of an update on what I've done in the last quarter, how I did it, and the types of deals that I was doing. So Merry Christmas, have a great new year, and I'll catch you all on the next video.